What is up, everybody? Welcome to another fresh take. T, how you doing, man?
Yeah, fools. What's up?
All right. So, if you can see by what we're showing on the screen, we got a trailer for Creed 2 that hit last week, and we're gonna do our little live reaction and give y'all a little uh preview what we think is gonna happen sans when the movie finally releases. Now this one is coming out. This is the Thanksgiving movie this year, so it's like three Thanksgiving movies. It's this, Wreck-It Ralph, and I think Aquaman. So uh it's gonna be tough for Creed, but Killmonger got this. So let's watch Creed 2 trailer number 1.
You got this. Tommy?
Damn, Killmonger.
For real, what happened? Well, we know what happened.
In the ring, he had rules. Outside, ain't nothing. Life hits you with all these cheap shots. People like me live in the past. You got people that need you now. You got everything to lose. This guy's got nothing to lose.
I ain't got a choice.
That's the same thing your father said. He died right here in my hands. Listen to me, this guy is dangerous.
In that street corner?
Apparently, he just told you couldn't beat him, dude.
Seriously.
I was afraid I couldn't live up to his expectations.
Inside my DNA.
You don't think you got your validation?
I'm sorry, all I can see is what's the name from Thor now.
Yeah, I'm seeing that too.
What's her character's name in Thor?
Get him, Miss Huxtable.
Get him. She's so different in this. It's weird. It's weirding me out.
I seem like it now, but this is more than just a fight.
Okay.
Drago.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna let you start.
Well, honestly, I had forgotten about it because I had heard that he was going to be fighting Drago's son. Forgot about that, and I watched the trailer. I was like, "Oh yeah, that's right, that's crazy." Really good trailer. A lot of questions, but the trailer was really good. That's what the trailer's supposed to do. It's supposed to entertain you and leave you with questions and get you excited. So definitely did all that. And one of my big questions coming from the trailer, because you didn't really get to see that in this, is are they going to continue on with the storyline of her losing his girl, losing her hearing? Because that was like a big thing. Are they going to continue with that? They're going to write their way out of that? Because my belief is that Creed, they didn't go into Creed, the first one, thinking, oh, it's going to be a new trilogy of boxing movies. We're going to do this. Hopefully it does well. We're going to do this kind of art house movie, which it was very arty, which I loved, and see what happens. But they didn't set up a sequel or anything, you know. So her losing her hearing, that just ended at the end of the movie. But now that, you know, she's obviously going on into new movies and stuff with him, how are they going to continue that? And where are they going to go with that, if they're going anywhere with that? So I want to see what that happens. But obviously, Drago brings in, will we see Dolph Lundgren? You know, and is it going to be like a? Can I throw a theory out there real quick?
Yeah, go.
My theory is that because at the end of Rocky 4, it's 4, right?
Yeah, 4.
At the end of that one, they kind of were chummy. They shook hands. It was kind of a coming together moment. It was the whole Cold War thing. It was the 80s, you know, so
yeah.
We were the big Russia thing. And it's funny because we're kind of headed back to that now.
Yeah.
but that was part of it. And they kind of came to I guess, an agreement, you know, at the end. And Drago had remorse, the dad. So are we going to a situation where this Drago, maybe he's not cool with his son, you know, maybe his son is doing his own thing And he's like, "Oh, well, I'm going to be better than you, and I'm not going to take performance-enhancing drugs or any of that stuff. I'm just going to be better." Is there going to be like a thing there, or are they just not even going to bring Dolph Lundgren in, which to me would be kind of weird because he is sticking around and he is doing pretty well. So
I think they're gonna bring him in, especially seeing how he's been in all them Expendables movies. He can show up,
right? Right, exactly. I forgot to even mention that he's been in Expendables with Sly. So,
and what I got from and I think you're on the right track. I think it's gonna be very much his son is gonna be uncontrollable, which is why we got that part where Stallone was like, basically, this dude don't care.
Right.
He really don't care. Like
he's not his father.
Not his his dad didn't care, but he kind of knew that he kind of did.
He was a tool. You know, he was a tool.
He was a weapon. He was a weapon they pointed.
Right, and he felt bad at the end. You know, he did. You know, they came together. Like I said, I don't think this Drago is going to give a damn.
Yeah, he's just not going to give it. So, and I think we're going to when we saw him in the hospital, I think he tried to fight him without Rocky in his corner, and he gets dealt with.
Right.
So I think that's what the thing about that is. But I do like the way they kind of kept Drago out of the trailer, and you just hear everybody the worry that coming from Sly and before I keep going, Sly better get a doggone Oscar for this.
Yeah,
he got robbed on the first one.
He totally got robbed.
He better get one for this
time.
Just to make up for his robbery.
Yeah, even if he ain't that good, he could be terrible in this, and he still should get an Oscar for.
He needs to get an Oscar because that first one, you can't tell me Sly wasn't acting his behind off.
He was acting his behind off. But he got an Oscar. I think it was a writing Oscar, though.
He got a writing, but he didn't get supporting actor. He wouldn't because he got the Golden Globe for it.
He got the Golden Globe for supporting actor. Right. I remember that.
He didn't get the Oscar, and he should have got the Oscar. But the way they have it doing, where you can see Sly is actually scared, because he's like, dude, this dude is probably worse than his dad.
Yeah, and
I can see it. I can see by the way he fights because the way they making it look like he's just vicious.
He's just vicious. He just doesn't care. He's not a tool. He's a machine. That's what.
Yeah. So I'm interested to see how this works because I'm betting it's going to be another one of them situations where it's like Creed has to okay, I can beat him because my dad couldn't beat him, so I got to prove that I can beat this guy. But it ain't that kind of party. Yeah. So we're gonna see, but we did see he does have a belt, so he does beat somebody and gets a belt. So I don't know if this is gonna be a little bit of a time jump or what. Because
is it gonna be what's his name that dropped them in the last movie?
The Ward,
the real box, Ward.
I think that's gonna be because
I do want to see that fight. I want to see that,
and I hope that's the fight where they show him talking trash over him. I hope that's it, because that's the one I want to see. So.
He ain't sparring now. This is real.
So that's the thing. And the only thing that I'm a little bit worried about is Ryan Coogler has this way of filming and shooting action sequences that in the first Creed movie, the way he kept the camera moving throughout the entire match where it looked like one shot, but he kept the camera moving throughout it. So you're going in and out the boxing. I don't know if this new guy gonna do that. Yeah. And that was one of the things I liked about the first Creed.
There's some visuals that look similar to what Coogler did.
Yeah,
some of the handheld stuff looks very similar to Coogler, but I'm worried about that too.
Yeah, because that's to me that's what made the movie so good, because the way he used the camera. Because the way he used the camera during the boxing matches, where it made you feel like you were inside the ring.
So why isn't he directing this one? Is it because of the Black Panther?
Yeah, it was at the time. It was because of Black Panther. Because actually, Cheo Coker helped come in and write Creed 2. Because the studio was like, we got to get this out.
Yeah, which they're right. They do.
Yeah, we have to get this out because they made so much money. We have to give them another one. We had to get this out. So he didn't even write. I think he's executive. I think Coogler was executive producer on it, but he didn't. I don't think he had anything to do with it from that standpoint, because he was finishing up Panther at the time.
Yeah.
So, because I think they started filming before Panther was done.
I'm just worried about, there were reports about there being like a rift between him and Sly. And,
No, I don't. I don't think that's true. I think because I think like in the original Creed, Sly wanted to go on and do the whole Mickey thing and die.
Yeah,
but they changed that at the end because they wanted him to be with them at the match.
Mickey didn't die in the first one.
Yeah, so I mean, and I think like one of the big themes of that first movie was fighting for family, and he, whether you want to believe it or not, Adonis is his family that he has left, basically.
Yeah. And here's the thing: you can't. If you're gonna take Sly out, you got to take him out in the last movie.
Yeah, you can't take him out.
This isn't Rocky 1 where nobody knew who Sylvester Stallone was and none of that stuff. He made a name for himself in that movie.
Yeah.
And what's his name? Michael B. Johnson or Jordan?
Yeah.
Johnson. I know Michael B. Jordan. He hasn't. I mean, people know who he is now, especially now after Killmonger.
Yeah, but he ain't there.
He's not quite there where you can like, all right, I'm going to go see that new Michael B. Jordan movie.
Yeah,
he's not there yet. So you need, and Sly is Rocky. He is the glue. So you can't, as we were talking about before, you can't Han Solo him.
Yeah, you really can't.
Just yet. You need him around.
I'm like, if you're gonna do it, do like they did with Mickey and do it in the third one.
It has to be the third one. It has to be.
Just do it like they did Mickey, because that's basically who he's playing now. Anyway, he's basically Mickey. When you think about it.
Oh yeah, he's totally Mickey right now.
So I mean that's why I'm like,
I knew that, right? Going into the movie before he even started, I was like, oh, he's gonna be Mickey now.
Yeah,
which makes sense.
Yeah, and it to me, and that's why I think another poignant thing about the trailer was you saw him training with them other guys. I'm like, there's gonna be 2 fights with Drago in this movie. Because I'm betting the first one, Sly's like, I don't want to have nothing to do with this. I want to wash my hands of this because that dude, I done seen him box. He don't care. And the second fight is when he gets dealt with, and Sly like, look, man, come on, let me train you up because you're gonna do this anyway. So let's find a way to beat this dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess he doesn't, or Drago Jr. or whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna guess he didn't kill anybody, but I'm gonna guess that there's some of his former opponents may have some brain damage.
Yeah, and he didn't stop, or like he doesn't stop.
Right, right,
or something like that. Because like the way the way they made it look, like he's just that dude that you do not mess with.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you don't get in the ring with him because he can't control himself.
Yeah,
at least that's the vibe I was getting from the trailer.
I mean, there's the opportunity, especially now that we lost Coogler. There's the opportunity for this to go sour.
Yeah.
Easily. One, because you're basically pulling from a previous movie. You're pulling from Rocky IV for your basically the meat of your story. You got a new director in there. This could be really bad or it could be really good. I'm hoping it's going to end up on the really good side.
I'm hoping it's going to be good too. My only other problem is you coming out on Thanksgiving where you go up against three different movies. One of them is an animated film that everybody want to see the sequel to, Wreck-It Ralph 2. And you got Aquaman, which that could go either way. Yeah. So that's what I'm like.
You're going to have the same fans. Like I want to watch both.
Yeah.
And
so
I'm going to watch both, but the problem is not everybody can do that.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like somebody's gonna have to pick one. If you got kids, they probably gonna take them because it's gonna be Thanksgiving, so school gonna be out. They probably gonna go to Wreck-It Ralph just so they can get in.
Wreck-It Ralph, or I want to see Aquaman, the superhero movie. So
that's the only thing I think. Like timing wise, what screwed them over was Star Wars because when when the Solo story decided to stay in May instead of going to December, a lot of people pushed their movie out of the summer to the winter for that because Battle Angel ain't coming out in July no more. I think it's coming out in like October
of 2029. They keep pushing that movie back, man.
The Meg got I think Meg got pushed out of May to August. There was a lot of stuff that got pushed out because the Star Wars movie decided to stay in May instead of going to December like normal. So
why did they move Battle Angel? Do you know?
They didn't say it was to like fix anything, so I don't know.
They moved it to fix her eyes. I guarantee you.
Man, they don't need to fix them. Them eyes need to
They
stay
don't.
just as
They
big.
don't. But I think that was the big talk coming out of that trailer.
Well,
Her eyes.
first of all, they should have never did the movie. So
Well,
they should have did it animated. They should have
yeah.
did no.
Or if they're gonna do it, the guy who started to do it should be doing it, which is Cameron. I love Robert Rodriguez, but I'm not. I don't think he can do this kind of movie. That's just me.
Yeah, well, it ain't, well, we'll see.
We
I ain't got that
time
much
to
faith
see.
either, but
Yeah.
I mean, like, if it was an Antonio Banderas in a Desperado movie, I'm like, yeah, I'm all in. But
Rodriguez is all for that kind of stuff. But
Yeah.
this is like a science fiction action film. I'm not sure he's adept for that.
and on top of that, I'm like, even some of the plot points in the manga was kind of convoluted. So I don't
Yeah.
know.
That's just not a good recipe for a guy like Rodriguez.
But that's the thing. I think, like, because of that, everybody push their stuff back down. So when you push
Mhm.
your stuff back down, now guess what? Now we got a Christmas and Thanksgiving is going to be a little bit kind of weighted down by a lot of movies. Now, personally, I think this should probably come out Christmas time as opposed to Thanksgiving. But we're just gonna have to see. Cause I think the first
This will
one,
make a way better Christmas movie.
yeah. But we're just gonna have to wait and see. So here's hoping. I'm looking forward to the next trailer because hopefully in the next trailer we actually get to see Drago. Because they don't show him, which is good because they keep the mystery there.
Keep that mystery, yes.
Yeah, because like I said, the feeling that the trailer gave me at least was that this dude is vicious, and that's why people are worried for him, for Creed, because the guy's dad killed his dad. So, and I'm wondering how they're gonna use Felicia Rashad's character because like it's gonna be interesting because she was like kind of like she was everybody's mama in that first movie.
Mm-hmm.
She was like everybody's mom. She was doing the motherly thing in that first movie. Like, I'll knock your behind out myself. I'm like, okay.
Right. So I just cheated and looked up on IMDb, and Dolph Lundgren is credited.
Okay, so that's good.
So he will be in it at some capacity. I don't know if it's just going to be in clips because that's a thing that they could do too and credit him for that. But
that's true. Hopefully he's in it and him and Sly actually talk in it.
Yeah.
Because that would make it somewhat.
I cheated and looked at his son, and he is scary. his dude is scary looking. I'm not gonna spoil it for anybody, but
because I'm pretty sure this is gonna get a third movie. Let's just be honest, because Black folks gonna come see this, so
yeah,
we gonna come see this. So we might not be buying our theaters for it, but we gonna be in there.
This is our childhood. I mean, I guess I can mention the fact that Andre Ward is in it. So
good. Hopefully, he gets knocked out this time.
Yeah.
But but I wanted to get because before we went on, we did say like one of the greatest villains of all times was in the Rocky series.
You might have heard of him.
He go by the name of Clubber Lang.
Clubber Lang.
So,
which is a great name, by the way. Great name.
Should the third one have to deal with Clubber Lang in some way?
In some way, like I was saying before we got on, I was like, I would like just to have him as a character in the movie and maybe help train or something. That would be cool. Because I'm trying to remember exactly how. Because that's the one Mickey died in, right?
Yeah, that's the one Mickey died
in after the fight.
Yeah,
and the boy trained him to fight Clubber Lang.
Yeah, Creed trained him because he didn't know he couldn't move.
Yeah, so right, because he was like, stop hitting him in that hard ass head.
Yeah,
and go for his body. So maybe there's something in the guy he fights in 3 that Clubber Lang would be,
able to do
expertise, has some expertise on how to fight him. So that would be a cool thing to bring him in.
Because I mean,
it would be almost perfect because, like we were talking about, you could have, because we're pretty sure Rocky's gonna die
at some point. Yeah,
at some point.
Yeah.
And we were thinking, it has to be the third movie. You can't kill him in another movie. You can't kill him in the second movie. You can't kill him before that because nobody's gonna care about 3 if he's not in it. So it would be 3, and that's where it would make sense to where he dies. And then Clubber Lang comes in and helps him fight that fight. Like that would be acceptable to me. I think that would be acceptable to a lot of people.
Yeah, because let's be honest, man. Mr. T did a very good job in that movie. I don't know why 3 is so underrated.
I don't know either. He was great.
Yeah, because to me, 3 was better than 4.
3 was way better than 4. Like people like 4 because it was just the cool aesthetic of the Russian. He was a big dude. 80s were all about muscular dudes. I don't know why.
Yeah.
But that was just a cool thing. Muscular foreign dudes. That's what the 80s was about. And Dolph Lundgren was kind of a mysterious dude. He didn't talk much. People love that mystery. We were talking about that too. People love the mysterious character until you ruin him. And that was so cool about it. But other than that, as a movie, 4 wasn't that good of a movie at all. Like, it was a pretty cheesy, like, really, and it was like short, wasn't it? Like it had barely an hour and a half.
Yeah, it had good scenes. Like,
it had good scenes, but they didn't go together well at all.
Like, if he dies, he dies, or throw in the towel. You know, it had good scenes. Like, it had a couple, like the Creed fight.
Well, the Creed fight was heart-wrenching. That was gut-wrenching.
Because he kept getting back up, and you knew something was wrong. You're like,
knew something was wrong. Yeah.
Like, dude, stop fighting. Like, Rocky, what you doing, man? That's your best friend. Stop the fight.
Stop it.
Wouldn't do it. So I think that's what happened with that movie, because it was that first fight was just so emotional. You're like, dude, he literally died in his hands.
Yeah, those are the things that held that movie together. And we talked about it too, is that it was the Cold War, the whole worry about Russia. It was all set around that movie and stuff. So that was a big part of why that movie is so well remembered. But it wasn't the actual movie itself.
Oh, yeah.
The pacing is terrible. Like, it's terribly paced. But it has, like you said, really good scenes. They just don't go together well.
Yeah. Now, 3, on the other hand, was, like, to me, a well-made movie.
3 was better than 2.
Yeah. I mean,
I love 2, but
I love 2, but 3, to me, the thing that made 3 was Clubber Lang. It was the villain, because he was over the top, but he wasn't so over the top that he wasn't believable.
That was stupid.
he was a believable over the top, because Rocky wouldn't fight him, so he had to make him fight him. And what's the way to do that? Try to pimp his wife in front of him.
Yeah. That's just
disrespectful.
And that again, real world stuff like that happened. I remember that happening with what's his name, the Mexican fighter, Oscar De La Hoya.
Yeah,
remember that fight he had against Mayorga?
Yeah,
and Mayorga was talking about his wife, and I was like, "Whoa, bro!" He got in the ring. He got in the ring and got his ass whomped.
Sugar Ray Leonard and Roberto Duran. The second time he fought, when Duran was talking trash, and they told him, like, Sugar Ray stopped talking. I'm like, yeah.
Like, all right, okay.
Yeah, Sugar Ray finna beat the hell out you.
He whooped his behind. Like, that's what happened. So that happens. That was believable.
No mas.
Yep.
Like, he won't no more.
He came after the fight and apologized.
Yeah. So, like, that's why I'm like, that was some real world. You're right. That was some real world stuff, because, like, this happened.
It happens in boxing. That is a real thing.
So, trying to get inside the head of another boxer, and you take it one step too far. So that's why I liked that. And then the whole thing with Mickey Don and him having to go and Apollo actually basically like, dude, you gonna do this. Yeah. Like, you ain't gonna run from this guy. You gonna do this. Because the first time he beat you, because you stood there like a rock and you try to take it and you can't take it. So we finna teach you how to do this our way. Right. And at the end of the day,
I the tiger, man. The tiger.
And the thing was, to me, that was just, it was beautifully set up, because you got to see Creed and Rocky become best friends basically throughout that film. And then that's what made the beginning of 4 so much more heart-wrenching, because you're like, dude, what are you doing? Throw in the towel. Like, dude, what are you doing, man? So yeah, that's why I was like, 3 to me is probably the best one of all those movies.
Yeah. Because it was good, like you said, it was good to see. That's the movie where Creed and Rocky became friends, and it was just good. That was a good part of the movie. Everybody remembers that damn song, "Eye of the Tiger." That's what the movie came from.
They played the thing like 3 times.
Oh my gosh, they played it. Like, you hear it, you know it instantly when you hear it. It was that whole thing. It was just a well shot movie too. I think it was one of the better shot movies. It was definitely better shot than 2. It was close to where 1 was. 1 was like a beautiful film to look at. Yeah. So it had a lot of good things, and it had it had a streaking Mr. T in it. Like, he was starting to blow up everywhere. Like,
Yeah, A-Team to that to
A-Team to cartoon to wrestling. Like he was the dude. So it was great.
That's why I would love to see him come back, and I would hope that they would be able to like put him in because like
he's smart enough to put him in because he needs to be in there.
Yeah, I mean because he's part of that legacy too.
Yeah, he is. He's a big part of it.
I remember he was talking trash to Creed, like, no, I want to fight you, punk. Like,
his Rocky movie was the last great Rocky movie. So I think that's. I mean, outside of like the spinoff, outside of Creed, obviously.
Yeah.
And I thought Rocky Balboa was really good. I just didn't care for Antonio Tarver.
Yeah, because at that point, like to me, like Rocky Balboa had like the best lines in it, but for like the motivation and stuff. But I just at that point, I'm like, dude, come on, Sly, bruh, let it go.
Kind of old being here trying to fight somebody.
I'm not buying this, dude. You would.
I buy that he could be Antonio Tarver.
Yeah, but I was just like, I wasn't buying the fact that he was in the ring with this dude like that.
Fight. Yeah, like that. He was past it then. He shouldn't have been in the fight.
Yeah, he shouldn't have been doing it then. So I'm like, I'm not.
Because he was supposed to die. The next hit, you remember, you're gonna die in part 5.
Yeah,
he gets hit the wrong way. He's dead. Yeah, now he's gonna go through a whole boxing match with Antonio Tarver. Like,
yeah, come on, man.
Yeah, so, that just didn't make any sense.
Yeah, so I personally. And that's what I would hope they would do going forward because I'm pretty sure this is gonna make good money too. Because like I said, Black folks gonna come see this because that first one was so good. Rocky fans gonna come see it because the first one was so good. Because I heard a lot of Rocky fans love Creed, so it's gonna make
a lot of Rocky fans I know loved it.
Yeah, it's gonna make money. So I'm pretty sure they're gonna get a third one, unless it's just god awful, which I don't anticipate that at all. So.
Unless it's hoping. Rocky 5 or something.
But like I said,
R.I.P. What was his name? Tommy
Morrison.
Tommy Morrison, R.I.P.
Yeah. So we'll see, but I'm looking forward to this one because I know good and well Thanksgiving I'm going to watch this one.
Yeah, I'm definitely.
I just don't know how I'm gonna pull this off.
I'm gonna make it work.
Yeah, I'm gonna think of something, but I don't know.
I don't think my kids will care for it, so. I'll probably end up watching it by myself, but we'll go see Aquaman together. So maybe I'll do we'll go to the movies early. This is what I'm thinking. I'm gonna do a double feature. We'll go to the movies early. Me and the family will go watch Aquaman together, and then they can go home. And I'll watch Creed 2 by myself.
Yeah, yeah, because I'm thinking that's probably how I'm gonna wind up having to do it. Hopefully, one of them will come out on that Wednesday, and the other ones will come out on that Friday. That way, I can it'll be better for me. Yeah. You know, go catch one right after work on that Wednesday, then on Friday or Saturday catch the other one. So that's what I'm hoping personally. But let us know in the comments what you guys think of the Creed 2 trailer. What are you looking forward to out of it? Are you a fan of the first one or not? Let us know. And T, you got anything you want to pimp out?
No, I got a ton of videos. I've been just kind of sitting on them. Haven't been in the video making mood, but I got a bunch ready to go. So looking out.
Okay, and if you noticed on my channel, I have been putting up videos of the Octopath Traveler prologue demos for each of the characters. I didn't do one for Primrose or Ulbrich because you already got those. They're pretty much the same from the original demo that came out last September or August. I can't remember when it came out.
What's cool about this demo? Let them know if they don't know.
Well, the cool thing is they actually changed up a lot of the stuff, got more detail put to it. Especially like in certain ones, and you actually get to play as all 8 characters prologue if you choose, because you got a 3-hour time limit because it's going to transfer over into the
right. That was my big thing. Is like it transfers the progress.
They're doing the Bravely Default thing where remember in Bravely Default 2 when you played the demo, it transferred everything over after I think 2 hours. Yep. So they're doing that here. So what I've done is I just went and played the people that we didn't get to see. And I'm pretty much when I get the game, because I already got a pre-purchased. So as soon as that game drops, I'm just going to probably do a little live stream of that from the character that I plan on going through, because I'm doing Primrose, Ulbrich, and Tressa is going to be my start off point for when the game starts. And then we'll go from there. But yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. I probably won't have too much stuff done up in the next few days because I'm going to be taking a little bit of a break from not break from gameplay, but I need to take a little bit of a break to figure out what I'm gonna do gameplay wise, because I got a couple games coming out that are kind of in the same era. And what I mean by that is like JRPGs, and I'm trying to figure out which one I want to get. It's just a lot of them coming out right now.
It's a lot of stuff coming out.
Yeah, so I'm having to like be a little bit more careful about what I get. So as you notice, I didn't get Mario Tennis Aces. I'm just gonna have to wait on that. Sorry.
Same here.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to wait. There's too much stuff coming out, honestly. I do plan on getting that Nier Automata for Xbox One, but and I'll probably put some gameplay up of that when that releases. But other than that, I'm gonna try to do a couple more podcasts. So be on the lookout for that. And I will catch you guys on our next Fresh Take. Peace out, peeps.
Peace.